Welcome to the podcast. It's called Ghost Bros.
What's it called?
I think it's called the Ghost Bros.
The Ghost Bros.
I'm Justin.
I'm Adam.
This is the podcast show where we talk all things ghosty
and spooky and funny and scary and everything about paranormal.
Paranormal.
Justin kept looking at me going, "Keep going." You put me on the spot, Justin.
You're supposed to say paranormal.
I know. I was working my way there.
It's okay.
I was working my way, but we made it.
It's okay. Welcome to this episode. No guests today, just us two in the studio.
The two
True.
Ghost Bros.
Whoa, that's right.
Just us in the studio.
Quick question for you, bud.
I got a quick answer for you, bud.
If you were a ghost,
yes,
what's the first thing you'd do?
I would haunt you.
What if I was a ghost too?
I would.
Where are we going?
Honestly,
Vegas?
I'd be down to go to Vegas. See what's going on in Vegas. Float around with a ghost orb.
I would fuck with people's machines a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Press a button, they're not even pressing it.
Make them lose money as a ghost.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Like this guy's playing. Should I make another bet? I'll be like, fuck yeah, we're doubling it, bud. Let's go fucking 4 lines. Oh yeah.
Holy jeez.
No, I mean, I guess that makes me a shit disturber, but...
You would be.
A shit
you actually
disturber
are in real
ghost?
life, aren't you?
A little bit back then. Okay, back then I was a shit...
Stories.
Back then I was a shit disturber. I like to have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta adjust my mic. I apologize if it makes a sound.
Whoa.
It has to be done.
Yeah, no, we got some cool stories. So let me... Now, since we talked to my cousin, let me fix that Bloody Mary story. It was not in a school my cousin went to. It was at his friend's house. They just met 2 days ago. Not in that time. In that time, so that was 2 days. He only knew the person. And they're at his friend's house. And in the bathroom had bamboo sticks. And one of the sticks broke and had blood in it. And my cousin ran and never saw them again. He just left.
I'm falling behind today, Justin. Because I was supposed to pick out a story for a segment.
I have a story ready.
I know you do.
I have a ghost story ready.
Actually, I just found one.
From a cool person's story. I actually read it to someone at 3 a.m. and scared myself. But it's not that scary, but it's a little creepy.
I found one. It's called Toilet Terror.
Nice. Do you know what it's about?
I don't.
So I don't know if it's good, so I have mine.
Are we doing this segment now?
Alright, let's jump into the...
Drum roll, please.
We should make a little theme songs for each segment.
We should. Who knows? Maybe this theme
maybe
song
by the time
happened.
Yeah, it might happen at some point, right?
I get this episode right. Last episode I said was episode 2. It was actually episode 3.
Up.
This is episode 4.
Number 4, guys.
Numero
so 1, a 2, a 3.
How do you say
Quat.
Quat. I don't say in French.
Alright. French is like Gâteau.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't know what it is.
What is that? Tu gâteau.
Oui, that's how the French say this. Yeah.
Okay, petit cochon.
Alright. I'm going to start with my story. I think it's called Bubble Lady.
That's
called Bubble Lady.
Okay.
It's the perspective of a woman. Okay. She has 4 children.
Does she?
And a husband. So
4 children.
Let's hear her story. She's from Arizona. Shout out to her. Shout out to Arizona.
And her 4 kids and a husband.
That's right. Here we go. We went to stay at the night at my mother's house.
Why are you reading like that, dude?
Because it's not me. This is the woman saying it.
Is that how she speaks? Okay, go ahead.
My husband and my 4 young children were already asleep on the pallet. What? Yeah, I guess pallet. On the pallet we made on the living room floor. I was still laying there trying to fall asleep. Down the hall I see what looks like a bubble in the shape of a woman. She's slowly moving down the hallway towards the living room. At first, I think I'm just seeing things and just need to go back to sleep. But she keeps getting closer and closer. As she enters the living room, I start getting scared. I start shaking. I try to shake my husband awake.
And? Does he wake up?
My 6-month-old baby girl is laying next to us on her back with one of her legs bent.
What? What?
Just bent. Like her legs just bent.
Oh, why would she even say that?
I don't know.
I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. She's fine. The baby's fine.
I go learn about the baby.
The closer this bubble lady came to us, the harder I was shaking my husband. I yell his name, and right as he jumps awake, my daughter starts getting dragged across the living room floor by her leg. Yes.
The baby got dragged?
Baby's getting dragged away. The husband her husband jumps up and grabs her right before she can get down the hallway. We just sat there for the rest of the night, wide awake, holding our children tightly in our arms.
That's scary.
It is pretty creepy. I read this fucking at 3 a.m. That house always had a thickness in the air and paranormal things happening, you know? My 3-year-old daughter used to wake up in the middle of the night and start playing with her quote-unquote friends. We would hear her talking to someone and then see her run by the baby monitor, then see 3 little shadows running after her.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she did have a couple
She even told us her quote-unquote friends were dead, and they would tell her to go with them.
They're all dead, Mom!
These dead
go where?
friends would tell her to go with them.
Go where?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, fucking worry, dude.
We asked where'd they want you to go, and we asked her where they go, and she went to the back room and pointed into the closet and said, "They go in here."
Why are you saying
that's how the baby says it. The baby, the little girl, and that's it. That's the bubble lady.
So is the baby okay? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they couldn't sleep the rest of the night. Everyone's holding. Yeah, like imagine seeing your baby get dragged. You're sleeping, your wife wakes you up, you're like, holy fuck! See my dog get dragged.
Justin! You wake up, your kids get dragged across by the little leg.
I'd be like, holy fuck!
The baby's still sleeping.
Sorry about the ice, guys.
Oh yeah, Justin.
I said no ice.
We actually ordered no ice. Okay, so I actually just found this story. I just said it was called before, but I'll say it again. It is called, drumroll please, Toilet Terror.
Is that real?
From South Africa.
Ooh. Imagine my cousin wrote this.
Whoa, Cape Town, South Africa.
Alright, let's hear the story, bud.
Alright. So,
yeah,
my partner and I used to live with his daddy and 5-year-old siblings. Daddy. Okay. The way I said it. Now, this is an RDP house. Oh, Reconstruction and Development Program.
Oh, nice.
Which has only 1 bedroom and lounge. They built on an extra 3 rooms, so they added on 3 rooms. I have to edit the grammar here. Okay, so the 2 younger siblings slept with Daddy in the main room. Mm-hmm. My partner and I had our own room. His middle brother was sleeping in the lounge, and the other 2 sisters were in their room. What's it do with the toilet, anyways? So from the front door, you came into the lounge, and next to that was the main room and bathroom, and then you walk into another entrance to our room and sister's room. Basically, half the stories explain this fucking house. So it was just after midnight. My boyfriend and I had just got into bed from watching a movie on the phone. It's not a very big house. I guess they're all sleeping in one big room.
They're on one bed? One big bed?
One big comfy couch. Half an hour later, I got up and went to the bathroom. There's a window behind the toilet. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Oh, here you go, the toilet?
I did my business, so she took a shiza.
Shiza.
It was when I stood up, the whole bathroom turned to ice. And extremely evil. I guess she felt
chilling, cold. Yeah.
Yes. I felt like I was frozen for like 5 minutes. I felt as if I was gonna get pulled out from the window behind me. Again, I had to fix the grammar. I felt this thing grab me for a second. I wiggled my finger, and that's when I jumped out of the bathroom. Wiggled my finger, and that's when I jumped out of the bathroom and ran into our bedroom. And jumped into my partner's arms. He asked why I was shaking. He
says, "Why are you wiggling your finger?"
Is your finger okay?
Okay, yeah.
As I was about to tell I was about to tell him the story.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this grammar. The actual TV in our lounge switched on all by itself. After that night, I had more weird experiences in the house. I eventually moved out. Yeah, and after a while, my partner moved in with me at my mommy's house. He told
you little kid write this?
I know, mommy, daddy. Sorry. He told her about it, and she was freaked out too. Uh-oh. It turned out their house is built on a creepy army base with a morgue attached to it.
Oh, fuck.
So some fucking sergeant major was not too happy.
Imagine they find like the fucking morgue in the basement.
What's impossible is built over it.
Yeah, you're right.
So they wouldn't find it.
They would not find it. What if they're digging?
What if they're digging?
Yeah.
They'll have to dig
That's the end of the
pretty deep.
story?
That's it. It's
Oh,
a short
shit.
story.
Okay,
It's,
okay,
you know what?
Good.
Honestly,
No.
I will pick a better story. Me more prepared this time. I wasn't prepared this time.
It's
I will
okay.
definitely be next time. So we have a new segment. Cue the segment song. Wow.
It's playing. Just pretend it's playing.
All right, so we're
Yeah.
gonna go on Omegle and
Go
hopefully.
back and get some strangers. Let's hope we get some good stories.
So on our first
But
podcast.
before we do that, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Before we do that, we should take a shot.
guys. We're gonna be drinking on this episode
Again.
as well. So we're gonna pour ourselves a shot.
You know,
As-
Saturday podcast episode we record is like a drinking day,
It's
guys.
drinking day, so we're gonna have a shot.
Have a shot for the episode.
As I'm pouring the shot, we're pouring our shots.
Yeah.
I'll just say how the first episode we got on Omegle, we had a guy talk about his house being
His name's
burned down from a
Brandon.
demonic spirit, Brandon, and this story, how he just said all that so smoothly
yeah,
on the
we
spot
put him on the spot too.
was
Yeah.
unbelievable. Like, it was too good. You know what I mean? He came with all that. You know, like,
If
I'm not saying it's fake. Brandon, that was an amazing story, and I hope you have help from that because that's crazy. The demonic spirit burnt down your house.
Yeah.
That's insane. But you have to listen to the first episode to get more of that. So, we're going to try going to Omegle first. This is the hardest part
Yeah.
because trying to get people on Omegle is kind of hard. But we're going to keep it interesting as we go on.
We're gonna do a shot right
We're
now.
going to do a shot right now. Ready? Cheers. Here are the glasses.
Yeah.
Cheers to you guys. Cheers to everyone listening. Big shot crown. Here we go.
Oh fuck. Ugh. Fuck. Sorry. It's warm as fuck.
It is warm.
Mm.
So, let's go on Omegle and see what ghost stories people have. Now, it's kind of hard sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Do you guys have any ghost stories for our podcast?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
wait, yeah.
You do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Hit us with a ghost story.
Wait, I didn't even hear what they
I
said.
just say yeah. Do you guys
You guys-
believe in ghosts?
Yes.
So, do you guys have any ghost stories for our podcast today?
Okay, wait, I'm trying to think.
Okay,
yeah,
wait,
yeah,
hold
no
on,
rush.
give me like
We
5
put you on the
seconds.
spot. It's all good. If you think it's
Yeah.
something, let us know.
I do have a story. I'm just trying to think of like how it goes.
So, you're cool with being on like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all that? Just let you know you will be on.
Oh
Cool.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. Am I on right
Yeah,
now?
we're recording right now.
We're recording right now, but the episode will be out in
Like a
a couple of weeks.
couple weeks now because we're a little ahead.
All right. I need to know what your podcast is.
It's go on
Yeah, go-
Spotify, search the Ghost Bros.
Or Apple Podcasts is the goal. It just came
I don't know
out.
if it's on Apple
the Ghost
Podcasts.
Bros. Here, wait, I have it. Just
Okay.
like write it down in your
Yeah,
notes,
well,
and I can look.
and then hit us up with your
Okay.
story whenever you're ready. You need to say your name.
Yeah, it's going on our channel too. Let's watch it.
Yeah, it'll be on our channel. Let's watch it.
Wait,
too.
what is it? What's your thing called?
So,
Okay, our YouTube channel is called Let's Watch It, and our podcast is called
Let's-
The Ghost Bros.
The Ghost Bros. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So there was this one time. This is probably so
Oh,
lame.
go ahead.
No,
it's all
we'll
good.
hear it.
No, it's so lame. It's okay. So, I was at this church thing for like a musical. I try to explain it, and everyone like left. Okay, and I was the only one there, and the elevator. I went in the
Yeah.
elevator, okay, and I went out, and I turned around, and it would opened and it like closed. This is so lame. Okay, hold on.
This in the
And
church.
then, like
This in the
What?
church.
yeah, in the church, it was creepy. It probably doesn't sound creepy me telling it, but it
Yeah.
was. And the lights were like flickering.
That's creepy.
That's creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty lame.
Oh, so basically, you went in the elevator, the doors opened, and the lights flickered.
In the church, like a
the
creepy old
church.
Yeah.
looking church.
Okay, fair enough. How about your
Mhm.
friend? Is she have
It was
any
a really
stories?
creepy church.
Well, so I used to go to this dance studio in whatever. Oh well. But I don't go there anymore. But it was definitely haunted. We would have when we were younger, like we would go and like scare the lady at the front desk and like as a joke
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything. But one time like she heard like scratching and she thought it was us and she was like, guys, like you're supposed to be in class right now. And like she heard like giggling and like laughing and she looked and like no one was there. And we weren't there, we were all in class.
That's
Holy
creepy.
fuck.
You hearing
Unfortunately,
scratching,
fun.
giggling, and no one was there. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Her story is so much better than mine. What you-
I mean, yours.
I'm
the lights were
sorry.
flickering. No, it's pretty. You know what?
They're still, yeah, they're,
If I was in a church by myself and lights started flickering, I'd be pretty scared too.
yeah,
you know?
church.
Yeah, it was scary.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'd be
no, I don't.
pretty
Yeah,
freaked
if I
out.
was alone in an old ass church.
I also get dreams about my dead grandpa.
Really?
Oh, really?
Okay,
Yeah,
that's interesting.
and like I can't sleep sometimes.
I remember when actually my grandfather died, I'd have dreams, and then he'd be in the family gatherings, and then we would talk, and I'd talk about how much I miss him. It was weird. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I miss you being here, and he's like, I know, right? And it was weird. So I kind of
That'd be
relate.
nice.
Sometimes they say
I don't
like
feel
sometimes like a
comforted.
visit in your dreams. I don't know if that's.
Well,
Good
okay,
thing.
this kind of off topic, but I guess so. I used to do like kind of. I was getting good at it, but I stopped. Like, you know what lucid dreaming is?
Oh my god,
So
yeah.
I used to like.
I do it all
you
the
do it. So like, when those dreams were happening, I was lucid. I was awake in it. That's why I was talking to him,
Mhm.
which is kind of weird. You know, like, you know it's a dream, but you're talking to him. So you do it all the time, right? So it's pretty interesting. Have you had to like? You can like fly in them. Like, it's
Yeah,
pretty
I, like-
awesome.
Yeah, never.
I dream if I have like a good day, like I'll always like want to like kind of like redo that day.
Okay.
Like I want to make it
Uh,
longer. I'll lucid dream about it and just like make it happen.
Isn't it cool that you can like control it too?
I
Like,
never
if you want
done
something.
that.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
insane. Like, if you want to eat, like, you can taste the
It's
food.
creepy.
Yeah.
So how you do it is, like, I know, it's kind of off topic of paranormal, but it's still interesting. So I used to practice every day where I'd be like, I'd plug my nose,
Mhm.
and you know, you can't breathe through your nose, but when you dream and you plug your nose, you can breathe through your nose. That's a trick I used to do. So I used to go
Mhm.
throughout the day, plug
Holy
my nose.
fuck.
Then in my dream, I'd have that reaction too. So I'd be dreaming, going like this, I
Yeah.
can breathe. Or if I go underwater, you can breathe underwater. So that's how I used to figure things out. Or you look at your hands,
Yeah.
and you would have extra fingers on your hands, and you know you're dreaming. Shit like that.
Yeah, I used to like look at the way I was walking. Like I look at my
Couldn't,
feet.
Oh, like, that's a good one.
Oh.
I never thought about that. You can also look at
Couldn't-
the
Yeah.
time. If you look at a time, you look back, the time's always different. The time's never the same. It'll say 10 o'clock, 11
Mhm.
o'clock, 10:55. You know what I mean? The time would always change.
I always just kind of feel like I'm floating almost.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Could-
And then I remember too where
Yeah.
if I was about to wake up from a lucid dream because things would start to disappear, I would spin around, I would turn around, then it would come back again.
Couldn't lucid dream like get into like sleep paralysis? Or
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
woken up in sleep paralysis. That's why I still have sleep paralysis now. If I sleep on my back, I get sleep paralysis.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that's why.
No, I love haunted stuff so much.
Oh, it's the
Oh,
best.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm so into like.
I follow her name's Amanda. She's on
Oh,
YouTube.
the medium girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
is that
She's a-
Amanda?
yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
one?
I
Okay,
know.
it's Sam and Colby.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she was on Sam and
Yeah.
Colby.
Yeah.
I love her. I watch her all the time.
Yeah, she's really
great.
cool. Yeah,
She's cool.
we
Mhm.
like. We're planning. Hopefully next year, maybe we'll film like an episode. We're trying to do like our ghost show. We're trying to film like a show for her channel.
That's what this podcast is also building up.
Yeah, we're just building up right now, like people and stuff.
Well, if you meet Amanda,
It's very possible.
shout me out.
You want us to tell her you say hi?
It was be on the podcast.
Yes,
right?
I love her so much.
So we're gonna try. I mean, you know what? You gotta think about what's gonna happen. So you gotta
Oh,
be positive.
do you want me to censor what you said about like the area?
Oh, we can censor
I could
that
I could
out.
bleep that out.
We'll bleep that out for you.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Because we're
yeah.
gonna go through and sometimes things slip out. We'll bleep it.
thank
No
you.
worries, no
So,
worries.
you know, that'll just stay. I don't even remember what you said, so it's all good. It'll be bleeped.
Do you guys have a TikTok?
We don't.
Well, we do have the Let's Watch.
Oh my gosh, make
but-
one. That can be
Oh, but we
that's
should
such
do
an
for the
easy way to like build
podcast.
like
Yeah, she's right.
you know, you
I found like a podcast on TikTok called "Murder with My Husband." It's
people
good.
get like big so easy.
okay, you
on
know what?
TikTok.
I should make one called Ghost
the
Bros.
Ghost Bros. Yeah.
Okay, thanks for the idea. But guys, with time, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much for your story.
You too.
Um,
Thank
yeah, check out
you.
the Ghost Bros in your notes, and you'll be
Yeah,
on in a
and our
couple
YouTube
weeks.
channel is Let's Watch It.
So thank you
Okay,
so much,
will
guys.
do.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
That was cool, eh?
Yeah, they were cool.
They're nice. So something, guys, like sometimes
See, you find
you
cool
go through
people.
different people, you get nothing, and then you go through this, and
You
you meet
find
good
cool
people.
people. Yeah.
So should we try to go for one more? What do
Yeah,
you
one
think?
more. What are we at right now on the podcast?
Let's check our time. Now, I started the time a little bit later, right? So we're still new to this.
Yeah.
So it's 20
So we're
minutes.
like 20 something
Maybe
minutes.
25 minutes.
Okay,
I'd
we'll
say.
try to get one more story.
We'll
for
try to get one
someone.
more ghost story on here.
Let's go.
That was so cool.
That
Hey.
was really cool.
Hello? Nope.
Nope.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can.
Hey,
Emo.
do you
Wait.
believe in ghosts?
You got
Yeah.
Sorry, you're on a podcast right now. Do you believe in ghosts?
Put you on the spot.
ooh.
We did put you on the spot. Sorry.
I do.
Do you have any
To be
cool?
honest,
Do you have any
I
ghost stories for us today? If you don't mind sharing them with our podcast, we can. It's called the Ghost Bros.
A ghost story? like something that's happened to me that was like
Could
Yeah.
be family,
It
could
could
be
be,
you,
like, you heard from family
friends.
or happened
just
to
like
you.
an interesting ghost story, you know.
Oh, all right. So I woke up I woke up like around like 2 a.m. and I woke up. Went to the bathroom, but then I saw like this just like shadow
Yeah.
figure,
Oh yeah.
like just standing in the doorway, and then it just disappeared in the blink of an eye. And then I heard a man laugh behind me.
That's freaky. So I can tell you, I'll tell you my experience with one shadow figure. I don't think I told Justin. So my Connect, I was on Xbox,
Oh,
and
I
my
know.
mic was broken. Justin knows this story. His name, I'm Adam, by the way. He's Justin.
You know-
I say this to the people before. But,
Yeah.
So you know
The Xbox Connect.
the Xbox. Sorry, you know the Xbox Connect, right? Okay. So it wasn't working, right? So I'm trying to turn it on and off, right? I'm trying to get this thing working. So I go to the settings, turn it on and off. So I turn off the video. I turn on the video. And as soon as I turn on the video, there's a black figure behind me. And I had the chair, it spins, right? So I'm like, I see the black figure, and I turn around slowly. I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, gone. I look back really fast, gone. And now, you know what I took in? You know Xbox, you can like double click the home button plus Xbox record that? Well, I didn't do that. And I should have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could have had record, because Xbox record that records the footage. So, that's
Yeah.
only just my eyes, you know. And at the end of the day, I didn't hear anything. He was tall. He was taller than the door. I remember him being really tall. Black figure.
Yeah, at the bathroom at mine, it was like mad tall, like
Shit.
the little
Right
like
in front of the
here,
doorway.
like on
Yeah,
this-
yeah.
Yeah, it was right in front of the door, just standing like this in the bathroom, like this. It was like this, and it was mad tall,
Wow.
and it was like just the thing was right here, and it hit, and his head like hit right all the way right there,
Wow.
and then in a blink of an eye, disappeared. I heard a man laugh behind me. It was like, ha ha.
That's insane.
Holy! I would like. Yeah. I
You
would
had
like,
a guy
if I heard a
like,
guy laugh,
was
like.
this at night any chance? I'm just curious. You say night, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
It was
Yeah,
like
2
2
a.m.
Oh,
a.m.
2
God.
a.m. They say, yeah, between 3 a.m. the devil's hour, right? So that's like the most active time for spirits.
Because a lot of people weren't like sleeping. We just learned.
Yeah. I mean, so what we do on our podcast is a cool segment I just mentioned. People listening do know what we do, but so we just started this podcast. This is our fourth episode.
Yeah.
And what we do, sometimes we go on Omegle and talk to people and get ghost stories, right? So it's pretty interesting how you get random people. Some people tell really interesting stories.
Yeah.
If you do want to listen to it, on our first episode, we had a really crazy story.
Yeah, this guy had 2 stories, like basically
two
like could
stories.
be movies. You can make it into a movie.
And he told them on the spot perfectly. In depth, like, you know what I mean? And we put him on
Yeah.
the spot, like, it's pretty scary how someone can a random person tell a story like that, you know what I mean? I couldn't tell a story like that on the spot. Like, I'd be thinking, you know what I mean, dude, what happened again? Like, he was
Yeah.
on the ball. So, but anyways, thanks so much for your story.
Yeah. What's your name?
What's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan.
Nathan,
Thank you so much,
thank you
Nathan. You guys have a good night.
Yeah.
And
Thanks for sharing your story, man.
Thanks for sharing your story, Nathan. You'll be on Ghost Bros. It's on all platforms. So
Yeah, it's on Spotify, Apple,
Apple
the
Podcasts.
Ghost Bros.
the Ghost Bros. I'll type it out for you if you want to check it out. All right.
Okay.
Take care, Nathan.
See ya.
All right,
All
you
right.
too.
Have a good night. Bye.
Okay.
So, do you guys think we have a time for one more, or what do you think we should do? Another
Sure.
segment, Justin? Different segment?
All right, so we talked. So this episode we got like 4 stories in total, technically.
We got a
The
lot.
2
It's
stories we
pretty
got from the website, and then three stories off the strangers right now.
good. Actually, even more. 2 from the girls.
Yeah,
One from him.
Oh,
5 stories.
Oh yeah, because your Connect story.
that's even more.
Yeah.
6 stories. Holy jeez,
We got a
guys,
bunch of
tons
stories
for
this
you
episode.
guys.
You know,
I think that's enough.
I think it's
story-wise.
good. This is a good episode.
Great episode.
You know, we're not. Yeah, like it's very interesting. It's fun.
It's fun. You know what? I must say, like, doing this podcast and people listening to it, like, if you guys find it interesting, you know,
Yeah.
rate us 5 stars. I'm not sure where we're on.
Yeah, let us know
Follow
if
the
you're liking the
podcast.
show.
Let us know if you're liking the show. You know, we'd like to hear the feedback too. I'm not
That's
sure
right.
how
It's
we can see the
episode
feedback
4.
yet. So
Yeah.
we're just getting started. This podcast will be big and we'll grow into more.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of cool episodes lined up. A lot of cool
Interesting
guests we're
guests.
getting, but a lot of good stories going to be coming soon. So I'm hyped for that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. I've been Justin,
And I'm Adam.
and I don't know how we end the episodes here. So we'll see you guys. We'll see ya. Yeah. The Ghost Bros.
We'll see you next time.
Sure. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Oh, that's right.
That's how we
Merry
end every
Christmas.
episode. Okay.
I don't know
Alright,
where
guys.
you're gonna cut it.
See ya.
Wherever you cut it, you cut it.
Yeah, wherever it cuts, that's the end of the episode, guys. Up.